Hello anyone and welcome back to Xenoblade 3, where we are in a really cool looking area, but it's also very weird. I don't know what to make of it. We sort of ended up in strange dystopian territory.
We should at least give them repose.
Not that I'm against the kind of post-apocalyptic look, but I do wonder why it's here. Especially when it does kind of look like X stuff. The architecture feels similar. And again, maybe I'm just projecting because I really hecking want X content. Please Nintendo, we're starving. But still.
Hey, you sure we're going the right way, guys?
Well, it's a path, at least.
Looks like it's going to be a real pain getting through here.
True, but we don't have the luxury of loitering.
Well, I don't see any other road to take, so let's just get this over with.
Yeah, that about sums it up. Oh, hello.
Judy, look out!
What the? An ambush!
Ah! Weapons! Quick!
Do I finally get to zipline? I would like that. Okay, Darwinism. Great. Oh, and they're all UMs. Of course they are. Why wouldn't they be? I really hate that Tyon pops backwards when I use Hornet because I'm continuously paranoid I'm one day going to jump off the map. Mystery Agnes Ninjas is kind of a mood. But anyway, looks like we're hero questing again. Maybe I'll go back and find Alexandria after this. Lance, get in the hecking heal place. For goodness sake. What did I just tell you? Is it just you left now? Seems to be.
We are more than
Falling here.
We just want to pass through. We're not looking for trouble.
Come on, guys. What's your problem?
Juniper! Imogen's at her limit. She can't keep going.
Huh?
Spark! And we could have had their life too. So close.
That's very unfortunate. We'll have to retreat then.
What was all that about? Weirdos.
Noah, what's wrong?
I was just thinking.
About that archer? They seem quite the formidable opponent, to be sure.
That's true, but there was something else about them.
Say, you don't think...
Those soldiers' flame clocks. They might be getting low.
Oh, come on, Noah. You'd better not be thinking of offering your assistance.
Of course he is.
It's hard to put into words, but something's off.
What, and you think we have time to be traipsing around on this whim of yours?
It really bothers you?
Yeah.
Give it up, Tyon. Once Noah's like this, there's no stopping him.
Oh, why do I bother?
Besides, Noah's intuition's usually pretty on the mark.
We could just take a look. A tiny little peek?
Fine. I can see no amount of reasoning is going to dissuade you. However, if it turns out to be nothing, we head straight back and move on. Acceptable?
That's fine. Okay, let's move. We should be able to catch up to them if we follow their tracks.
Have fun.
Noah, you know how folks are when their flame clock runs low? They'll come on us like starved beasts.
Yeah, I know. But I can't just turn a blind eye.
Now we're going for second brain cell of the group, I see. Okay, the marker is being super unhelpful.
Judging by how the tracks stop here, it seems that this is where those soldiers passed through.
Through here? But how?
Doesn't look easily traversable, does it?
Yeah, I can't see us getting across there anytime soon.
We could always take a detour. Look, this way.
Yeah. Thanks, Tyon.
Like I said, we can't afford to be hanging around here. Come on, we haven't got all day.
Indeed, we have not.
So sliding down here on a rope.
I wonder if they could teach me to do that.
Gosh, I hope so.
This is crazy. There was a colony here?
That's right. This is an abandoned colony.
Please listen to us. We didn't come here to fight you. We can free you from your flame clock.
Free us?
You don't have much time left on yours, do you? We can help you with that, so if you just...
Stop attacking you?
Yeah.
All right. I'll hear you out.
Thank you.
Please, come in.
They're still wary of us. Can't let our guard down. We have some new names registered.
I like their outfit though. It's fun.
New allied colony data.
Not a lot of people around. Yeah. It's quite unlike any other colony.
I've seen a few colonies with dwindling flame clocks before, but this one is especially bizarre.
It's like they're not trying to survive here at all. Do you get that impression?
Back when I was stationed at Lambda, I'd heard rumors about Colony Tau.
What did they say?
That deep in the forest, there's a colony with some very peculiar customs and traditions. This is my first time seeing it in reality, but I never expected it to be so run down.
Did you have any dealings with it?
None at all. This is just hearsay from Commander Izzard.
Anyway, we should hurry. Let's smash the flame clock and free everyone.
It being an abandoned colony, we are continually starved of sufficient life sources.
Wait. Are you the commander?
That's right. Sorry, I failed to tell you before. I am Juniper, and it's my job to lead Colony Tau.
If that's so, then surely you must know who we are.
I'm afraid I know nothing.
Ah.
We have no need of such information.
Juniper told us we'd welcome you in, whoever you might turn out to be. So, that's the rule. We don't ask questions.
But you attacked us back there.
Our scouts told us about some monsters in the forest they've never seen before. So, we sent them out on a hunt. But then they bumped into you en route. They must have figured it'd be more efficient to get you out of the way first.
Though, contrary to our plan, we were made to retreat.
Oh yeah? What about your consul? Where are they hiding?
I told you, this is an abandoned colony. Our consul rarely visits us.
You're in such a strange situation.
All the more reason to get you out of this predicament.
I think you guys are getting the wrong end of the stick here.
It's true. We aren't afraid of Colony Tau's flame clock running out. All it means is the end of our days gazing at our ever-diminishing supply.
But you could die.
Uh-huh. As if we just let you waltz in and break our flame clock.
We all have to perish someday. If our lives should expire, then we'll sink into silence, darkness, oblivion.
Well, this is a cheerful episode.
We'll return to the Earth.
Yes, but you can't just...
The land will take us, and we will simply be. That's how it is at Colony Tau. No one will ever think of us, and yet here we are. Slowly but surely, we are withering. We don't always find the nutrition that we need to live. If Colony Tau cannot accumulate the vital flames it needs, then it proves only that we were too weak. And in nature, the weak are destined to perish.
The logic would dictate that nature is pushing you to become stronger.
If we set you free, you won't have to worry about all this crap.
We neither worry nor fear for what may come to pass.
We've already lost so many of our friends and allies.
And every time we return to their bodies to the Earth, such will be our fate.
What's the point of fearing the inevitable? We know we're gonna die. What's wrong with us living the way we always have?
But how do you live without hope?
It will spell the end of the story that our predecessors weaved for generations. A tale cut short. I would argue that it feels a little melancholy. In that sense, if we were to be freed from the flame clock, then...
Juniper! Bad news!
Tell me?
The monsters are coming straight for the colony, and they already took one of us down.
No. They came all the way here.
We'll join you.
Noah's really on a rampage today,
We have
isn't
some
he?
new names registered.
Like, he does not care for their opinions. Actually, before we run into this, I keep forgetting to check my Ouroboros powers, so I'm gonna do that quick. Oh boy, that took longer than I expected, but... hopefully it'll help.
Juniper! We need orders!
This is perfectly fine. We'll defeat them, right here.
Juniper,
What are you?
Ask us later.
we'll back you up.
Thank you. I'll fight to the best of my ability as well.
Here we go.
We have some new names.
Eyes over here!
Great!
Appreciate it.
We'll keep them in check!
This.
Eyes over here!
Time to get crushed. Low ring. I'll draw them.
We'll keep them in
Time to
check!
get crushed.
Swoop! Low ring!
No. Go.
That's the win!
Knock it off.
Feels just like it should! Energy grenade!
Shield impact.
Now we're in the swing of things!
Saber.
Of nature! You have so much energy! It isn't over!
Myopic scream!
Divine protection! Liberation!
Got you covered.
Fire!
Oh, I'm dead. Great.
Time for the full rally!
Thanks for the support.
Down, what was this?
I'll keep under pressure.
Divine! Not warning you yet, Noah! We're overheating!
Okay, so switching does not change the overheating. We know now.
Big help! Down, Jack!
At least my phaser's back.
Got it all figured out.
Guillaume's okay. He's still alive. Thank the flames.
I'm so glad we made it in time. I'm so glad. Again, accept my thanks. We couldn't have done this without you.
Don't worry about it.
I suppose it's strange of me to talk about the laws of nature when I fear losing my friends.
Not at all. Honestly, that seems like the most natural thing of all.
When you told me that you would release us from the flame clock, I thought that if you really were telling the truth, it would make life easier. But at the same time, I began to hate the fact that I was looking for a way out, looking up at our clock, seeing the life ebbing away. I'd already accepted my fate, and letting go of that status quo, wretched though it was, after so long, I was scared of what might happen if we did.
Juniper.
Noah, your words at the time seemed so appealing to me. I could not destroy the collective efforts that became the colony and everything it represents with my own two hands. But then you said you would destroy it for us. We'd be guilt-free. If that isn't appealing, then what is?
You must have been aware of how tragic it is to simply await death. That's why you invited us, isn't it?
Even now, I'm not afraid of dying. But I hated the idea of losing those I hold dear. When I saw my friend lying there, I remembered what you told me, and for a brief moment, I felt the grip of fear. I felt so weak and helpless, yet at the same time, I didn't want to let go of my dear friend. So I must have closed myself off. I stopped thinking, closed my eyes, and covered my ears.
This is all very meaningful, but also we did only meet like 5 minutes ago, so this feels like a lot of retrospective thought for not a lot of interaction.
Perhaps I was simply waiting for the inevitable release.
Even so, we have to keep thinking.
That's right. Even if there are things we'd rather not see, we still need to look.
And breaking out of your shell, scrambling in desperation for a way to escape despair. That's not what I call being weak. You've defended this place for so long. Why? Because you're strong. And once you're no longer shackled by the rules of the flame clock, you can accept a different reality. You can become stronger still. I know it.
We can.
You can.
It won't be easy, far from it. But we'll help you.
Juniper, it's your call.
We've made it this far thanks to you.
Yes, I suppose so. If there is a possibility that you can release us from the clock, then please.
And if not, it's not like anything's changed.
Very true. If you can't break it, I can live with that too. Nothing changes without a reason, without a cause. Perhaps this event will teach me to see things in a new light.
Here we go!
Well, that was very quick.
I see acceptance is actually surprisingly easy when it comes down to it.
I think it probably is, yeah.
I'm sorry if this seems rude, but could I ask another favor of you?
Sure.
I'd like to learn much more of the world, become a stronger individual. To that end, is there any chance I could accompany you?
What do you say, guys?
We could certainly do with someone of Juniper's caliber.
It'd be reassuring to have you on board. You're very welcome to join.
Is your colony gonna be okay, though? Can they get on without you?
Colony Tau needs to undergo change too. We need to extend our knowledge and grow. So I'd like you to take me on a trip, somewhere far away, and show me something new.
A journey of discovery, huh? I guess that's another thing we need in order to grow.
Might be an idea to send some of our younger recruits out too. Could be a good lesson.
It's time to breathe new life into our colony. Let us break free from the chains that once bound us.
I guess I'm still hanging about though. Can't have us all gallivanting about the place.
Your consul really doesn't bother to show up, huh?
Even after we broke the flame clock? You think they'd know?
Better this way, if you ask me.
Still, we shouldn't rule out the possibility that they'll make trouble for you.
If something happens, you tell us immediately, okay?
Sure, can do. We'll be counting on you.
And there's our road into the side quest we get afterwards.
Well, we don't have all day. I think it's about time we made tracks, no?
You're right. Time to move then.
Well then, everyone,
Don't worry about us. You know we can handle ourselves.
We'll prove that Colony Tau can be so much more.
yes, I'm sure it will be.
Off you go then, skedaddle. The colony's staying right here, waiting for your return.
Well, we did a thing. Hey! Finally.
It's a pleasure.
Okay. Well, I guess I might go and pick up
We have some new names
Alexandria,
registered.
since I'm doing side quests this episode again, I guess. But I'll wander around here a bit first, so be right back a minute. Okay, she should be down here. Fun fact, actually, I had to look this up because I couldn't remember where she'd spawned in. And turns out those random colony iota fights I've been doing are to make this quest easier. They were actually Alexandria's sidekicks, which I did not realise. But now that I've done that, they shouldn't appear in this battle.
I'll keep them occupied.
Anyway, I'm going to ignore those. Because it's the random area that's down here, near Silverlam Sartul. Which I ventured into a little bit, but not that much, because again, high levels. For now, iota, I guess. Alright, time to fight my way in here, I guess.
This one means business.
Eyes over here!
Appreciate
Very dramatic music.
Couldn't keep them intact! Energy grenade! Eyes over here!
I'm definitely doing better at arts cancelling on Tyon, but... or auto-attack cancelling, rather. But as soon as it zooms out, I cannot tell what the animation is doing, and therefore I'm rubbish again. At least these battles aren't particularly complicated, even though we're around the same level.
Wow, thanks! Great!
Oh, that looks valuable.
Well, that's something down. Am I gonna have to fight all of this lot, or can I just find my way straight to her? Don't mind me. Just sneaking my way into your colony.
I'm glad we meet again, Ouroboros. So nice of you to come to us. Be assured I appreciate the kindness.
We don't really enjoy being hunted. The hunter's role is more our speed.
Our time is precious. If you insist on barring our way, we'll do what needs to be done, old compatriot or not.
And she hasn't really bothered
No
us
need
for
for
a
speeches.
very long time, but sure.
Now is a time for action. I do hope you came prepared.
Here we go.
The traders will receive my judgment.
Oh, I didn't find Reza, okay. So I did 3 out of the 4 optional battles. Oh, Sidewinder is an Elmorat, I think? It's definitely familiar. Why am I always the only one using my heal circles? Honestly, everyone else. I do find it funny that the AIs use that so much more than I do. I barely ever activate the interlinks myself. Unless we're boss fighting. Well, that's one down. Ooh, Craft Maiden Alexandria. That's a fun UM name. Yeah. Fabulous.
Phew! Made it through that somehow.
How many times are we going to have to do this?
I was just about to say
Oh, good.
A console!
Manners, cur, that is Master E to you. I put a lot of effort into developing this drama, and now it's all wasted. Breaking her spirit, then fashioning her in my own image. She ought to have been my masterpiece!
What's the pilot going on about?
Alexandria, my cherished game piece. You should have made it much farther.
Who are you calling a piece? Neither her nor us will ever be what you want us to be.
Oh, of course. And of course, you will. After all, that's just your...
Got a little bit of the Xenoblade X audio mixing issue here. And this time I do have audio settings and I've turned everything but the voices down, but they're still really hard to hear sometimes.
Very well. I think it's time for a quick rerun. No use for all of these imbecilic side characters.
Return to your seats for Act 2. Carnage! The curtain's about to rise!
Great!
Stable side characters. My Alexandria is safe. You will suffer for your fault.
Spy on you!
How about this?
I'll draw them. Cheers for that.
I might have the answer.
Observe my strategy.
Of course, and you give me the one person that I don't need. Oh, that figures. Oh well, maybe I'll get another round. Ooh, just made that.
Your fate was sealed when you rose against us.
I wasn't expecting to have to do another round, not gonna lie. But the odds were not with me. Ah, and I'm not gonna be able to do it anyway. Because I have my 2 healers. Oh well. I'll at least do some more damage.
I'm with you.
Not my best effort, but we did something.
I'll keep under pressure. Come on now, one. Let me give you a taste.
Are you ready, Judy?
Time to wheel our
It's been a while since I actually did this. Why not?
Mia, all yours. Mine too. Resident Refusal. The interlink. Hold on tight. Get in there, I'll heal you. Eyes over here.
Perfect timing. Impossible! More where that came from!
What? Just one.
How about this?
Come on now. Hang in there, I'll heal you.
Eat this! You want to get away with it? It's about time we finish this.
Anytime you want.
Here we go again.
More than capable.
How's this for a plan?
I used my thinking muscles for this one.
All right.
I get first dibs.
Right, then follow up.
Here's the finisher.
Let's bring it home.
Eat this! This should be our plan of attack.
How about something like this? Yippee!
Let me do the honors. I'm with you. How about this?
From the ground up!
How about something like this? I might have the answer.
Alright, coming right up!
Allow me.
I'm with you.
Here's the finisher.
It's over! I'll pound them to dust! Alright, coming right up!
I don't know if I've actually seen his yet. This should be fun.
This'll end it.
I got you in my sight! Hope you're ready for us! Eat this, son, so punch! Stay right there! Got a surprise for you!
And don't come back.
Fun.
Eat this!
Withstand this.
I'll make your pay!
Hey, there we go.
Exit the stadium. Here. The applause was so rapturous.
Someone was really into the Susterpiece Theatre, weren't they?
Everyone all right?
Yeah, more or less.
For now, but all this fighting really takes its toll on you.
Oh, really? That's not how it looked from where I was standing. It was impressive the way you beat him. And a big help, too.
Wait, what's she saying?
Dame Alex!
The rude
I'm putting my
child!
foot down. Only boring run-of-the-mill plans from now on. This one gave me anxiety.
I said I was sorry. Don't cry.
So it all went down according to your calculations?
Our goal was the defeat of the Consul and to be released from his control. Though it was a long acquaintance we had, at least until we uncovered that lie of his.
What was he lying about?
It's a long story, but anyway, making an enemy of the Consul would have been a big gamble for us too. So to weigh the risk, we had to figure out just how strong you lot actually were.
So you used your friends and colony as bait. You thought if we were strong enough to deal with you all, we could stand up to the Consul too.
You seem bitter about it.
But there must have been another way. Dispatch a scouting party or...
Oh, come on. We'd all reach homecoming before we got anywhere like that.
Sure, but see how much it cost you. It's not worth the sacrifices.
There is no victory without sacrifice. If you fight according to those musty old textbooks, you'll always be too slow. You're an old-fashioned man, aren't you, Tyon?
What?
Dame Alex, I don't think they'll respond well to that line of exposition. Only Ouroboros can destroy our flame clock. Shouldn't we consider asking for their help instead of riding them up like this?
I'm not riling up anyone. Just some gentle teasing among friends.
Dame Alex doesn't actually believe the ends justify the means. You'll understand if you look closely at the colony and how things are here.
What do you think?
Might be good to look around before we enter into any partnerships.
What if that's exactly what she wants you to think?
Let's cross that bridge when we get to it. For now, I'd like to trust her. She was quite open with us this far.
Was she, though?
Good grief. How did softies like you even survive this long?
Dame Alex?
I'm sorry. I admit I may have crossed a line. We'll have time to say goodbye to the old girl later. Come along. I'll show you how we fight here.
So that's the state of affairs.
Sort of assumed it was going to be over, not gonna lie, given how the previous ones have gone. Fighting the Consul tends to be the end of it, but no, we get to walk around extremely slowly. I hate this kind of mission. It's the worst. Just gonna stand and watch. Or do the slowest possible walk. Yet I still seem to be going quicker than her. Strongly dislike. Oh hey Caspar. You take your break from Three Houses.
We have some new names registered.
Got another one. Levinus repair parts?
We got them, but no means of transport. Each route goes the long way around.
No, there's a colony we could route through. Those cylinders, we'll manage.
We can add 2 days. We can make it on time.
Prioritize speed. Start with light goods.
That's the list there. I'll forward it on too.
What do you know? They're really pro at that.
They're not just regular soldiers. More like they're all officers.
We're reading the flow of goods to learn of the war. It's a very flat hierarchy here, you'll find.
Using a minimum of people to achieve maximum results. That's the way we like to fight. Of all the colonies in Ionios, we're a bit extreme in the way we use the cards. Pretty special, right?
You mean the cards in the iris?
Yes. They tell us what's needed as of right now, and it's an easy and efficient tool.
But soldiers' wills and skills, on the other hand.
Feeling useful makes you confident. Confidence teaches a soldier pride. Pride binds the team, fosters productivity, and leads a colony to victory. Right?
As a result, we can invest ourselves in more research, and it takes us a step beyond.
A step beyond?
Well, I did propose them. It's quite basic.
Wait, the Collectopedia cards, you made them?
The castle folk developed them. All I did was to issue the request through the console.
Meaning you made a deal with the castle? Surely that's not...
I didn't do it lightly. It was necessary. Doing the same as everyone around you, it's always the same outcome. Following the playbook to the letter is hardly a strategy.
And so I'm old-fashioned?
You're not mad this time?
I realized there was no ill will. We fight when we're confident. You and I think we're the same in that regard. I'm getting the impression that something must have changed you.
Thank the previous commander for that. He was a rash type, like this big one.
It winds you up, doesn't it? I get what you mean.
Oi, what the spark?
No matter what happens, you fight to keep everyone alive. And that's what makes a colony. All right, Alexandria. I understand you now.
Do you think we'll be useful?
Doesn't matter. I don't see people that way.
Oh.
Time to head back. We've unfinished business.
That's right. Time is precious.
By head back, you mean walk a few steps this way?
So that's the state of affairs.
Really make us go far for this one, huh?
So all that's left is to smash it, yeah?
Yes. That way, Colony Iota will be free.
I'll be honest, I'm not 100% on board with how you played this. I don't appreciate being manipulated.
I'm sorry about tricking you before. I really do regret it.
Yeah? What's to say you're not tricking us even now?
Insolence!
Ah, there's the rude child who called us scum.
I'm sorry about Lands, but I would like to know what exactly your goal is here.
When you think about rules, you have to realize that they are closely entangled with the intentions of whoever set them. I don't suppose you'll believe me, but I just want to see what life's like outside of those confines.
No. I believe you. From everything you've told us, I can see how serious you are.
Thank you. And I'm counting on you. Let's keep it on the straight and narrow from now on.
Interesting choice of words.
Lands?
No, it's fine. I'm sure she's got nothing else left to hide now anyway.
Love?
She's still hiding stuff.
Dame Alex?
No, I've got this. I'm not as old as I might seem, so I don't quite have the authority you might think yet.
You don't... Wait. Which term are you in?
6th?
What? Shut up. You cannot be 6th term.
She's younger than all of them. Of course she is.
Hush! Not so loud.
I thought for sure we were the same term. You just have this dignity about you.
I work really hard for that, you know? Some colonies plan surprise attacks if they work out the timing of when the next generation of soldiers rolls over. And also, well, you know, reasons.
What reasons?
Dame Alex thinks she looks too young, so she likes to put on a touch of cosmetics to give her features extra character.
That was not public information.
You were just gonna leave them all guessing otherwise.
Not really what I expected.
Well, that's your fault for assuming, isn't it? Having presence is important for a commander.
This might be going over my head, but it sounds like a struggle.
For your information, the only ones who know this are my team chiefs and Chickadee. This is one secret I expect you to take with you unto homecoming.
We understand. We won't tell anyone.
Breaky breaky time.
Here we go!
Well, that's that done. Is this going to be a tie-on class?
I've got yours.
Yeah. Fun! Anyway, I'm gonna leave this here, I think, because we've got a lot done, even if it wasn't the most interesting thing in the world. And I'll be back with the main plot next time, which I am much more afraid of. So until then, thank you for watching, and goodbye.